My girlfriend said, if you can't handle me, just say so. After embarrassing me in public, I said, I can't handle you. She thought I was joking until I did something that left her speechless. The next morning, she found out I'm a 26-year-old male. Last Saturday was my company's annual dinner, a black tie event with important clients, the whole deal. I brought my girlfriend, Scarlett, 24, as my +1. We'd been together for 18 months. The night started off well. She looked stunning in her red dress and was charming everyone. Then the wine kicked in. She got loud, really loud. She started telling funny stories about me to my colleagues. Scarlett, oh my God, you guys should see him trying to cook. Last week he burned water. How do you even do that? Nervous laughter from my coworkers. And don't get me started on his gaming addiction. Grown man playing with toys. I swear he cares more about his stupid PlayStation than me. My manager raised an eyebrow. I tried to steer her away. Scarlett, maybe we should, louder? Oh, and he still lets his mommy do his taxes. 26 years old. She was lying. I've done my own taxes for years. That's not true, and you know it. See, he's so sensitive, can't take a joke. My colleague's wife tried to change the subject, but Scarlett talked right over her. You know what's hilarious? He practiced his presentation for today in the mirror for an hour in his underwear, like a little boy playing businessman. Dead silence. That presentation had just secured us $1 million contract. My boss, Mr. Chen, looked visibly uncomfortable. His wife leaned in and whispered something to him. Scarlett, enough, please. She spun around, wine sloshing. What, if you can't handle me, just say so. The entire table was staring. I could feel my career unraveling in real time. Me? I can't handle you? She laughed. See? He's joking. He knows he's lucky to have me. I mean, look at me and look at him. She gestured between us like we were items being compared. I'm not joking. I can't handle you. Whatever, baby. You love me. She leaned in to kiss me. I turned away. She shrugged and grabbed another glass of wine. The damage was already done. For the rest of the night, people avoided me. Whispered conversations, pitying looks. 5 years of building my reputation undone in 20 minutes. In the Uber home, she said, that was fun. Your boss's wife is so uptight though. Silence. What? Why are you being weird? You humiliated me. In front of my boss, my clients, everyone. Oh my God, it was just jokes. Lighten up. You told lies to make me look pathetic. They weren't lies, exaggerations. Maybe you're being dramatic. We got back to my apartment. Mine. She'd moved in 6 months ago but never paid rent. I'll contribute in other ways, she'd said. Those other ways never happened. She passed out immediately. I sat in the living room, thinking. This wasn't the first time. At my friend's wedding last month, she gave a drunk toast about how I was lucky she lowered her standards. 2 weeks ago, at dinner with my parents, she spent the entire meal pointing out my flaws and how she was fixing them. I was done being the punchline. I pulled out my laptop and started with the basics. All the streaming services were mine. Netflix, Hulu, Disney+, HBO Max. I logged into each, removed her profiles, and changed the passwords. Her car insurance. I'd been paying it while she'd been coast between jobs, for 8 months. I logged in and removed her car, effective immediately. The expensive gym membership she'd insisted on, I canceled it. Her phone was on my family plan because it was cheaper. I scheduled the disconnection for Monday morning. Then I got creative. Scarlett was an influencer. 10,000 followers on Instagram, daily posts. I was the one behind it all. Photographer, editor, content strategist. I took her photos, edited them, and even wrote most of her captions. All she had to do was show up and post. I logged into the cloud storage where I kept all her content. Hundreds of edited photos ready to go, and moved them into a private folder. My photos, my edits, my work, her brand partnerships, I'd negotiated those. I had the emails, the correspondence. The contracts were in her name, but my involvement was documented. By 3:00 a.m., I was done with the digital cleanup. Time for the physical. I went to the closet. She had 2 designer bags I'd bought her, Louis Vuitton and Gucci, birthday and Christmas gifts combined, around $4,000 total. I packed them carefully. I'd keep them safe until she could buy them back, fair market value. The jewelry, same arrangement. I packed every piece I'd given her. Her clothes were hers, her makeup was hers, everything she had actually purchased herself stayed. I wasn't going to be unfair. By 5:00 a.m., everything I had paid for or given her was packed into 3 boxes and stored in my car. Then came the final move. She had moved in but never paid rent. I'd asked her multiple times to sign a roommate agreement. We don't need papers, baby. We have trust. Well, trust was gone. Broken time for papers. I drafted a notice. She had 30 days to either start paying rent, $1,200 a month, half the apartment cost, or move out. I printed it and left it on the kitchen counter with a pen. Finally, I packed a bag for myself, clothes for a week, laptop, chargers, essentials, and booked a nice hotel room. With the money I'd saved not paying for her lifestyle, I could afford it. I left a note. Scarlett, you were right. I can't handle you. I especially can't handle someone who thinks humiliating me is entertainment. Your profiles have been removed from all streaming services. Your phone will be disconnected Monday. Your car insurance and gym membership are canceled. The jewelry and bags I bought you are safe. You can purchase them from me if you'd like, market value. You have 30 days to sign the rental agreement or find a new place. The hotel information is below if you need to reach me for logistics only. Nathan grabbed my bags, looked around the apartment one last time, and took photos of everything just in case. As I was leaving, I remembered her Instagram. Tomorrow was Sunday. She always posted at 10,000 a.m., had a whole system about consistency and algorithm optimization, but her Sunday post wasn't edited yet, and I still had the raw photos. I smiled for the first time in hours. I left the apartment at 6,000 a.m., checked into the hotel, and slept like a baby. I woke up to 47 missed calls and 132 texts. The first coherent one. What the hell, Nathan? Then where are you? This isn't funny. The Netflix isn't working. Nathan, answer me. You took my bags. This is theft. I'm calling the police. Actually, I'm calling a lawyer. You can't evict me. Where are my Instagram photos? That last one made me check the time. 9:45 a.m., 15 minutes until her scheduled post. 10,000 a.m. came and went. No post. Her first missed day in 2 years. The calls intensified. I sent one text. As I said in the note, I'm available for logistics only. No phone calls, email, or text. Her response was a voice memo. I didn't listen. Just texted back. Written communication only. Update 1. The meltdown Sunday afternoon. The extinction burst began. First, love bombing via text. Baby, I'm so sorry. You're right. I was horrible. Please come home. I love you so much. We can work this out. When I didn't respond, she switched tactics. You're seriously ignoring me. So immature. A real man would talk to me. This is emotional abuse. You're trying to control me. Then came the threats. I'll tell everyone what you did. Your boss will hear about this. I'll ruin your reputation. You think last night was bad? I responded once. Please document any items of yours that you believe I've taken. I have receipts for everything in my possession. She went nuclear. Posted on Instagram about her abusive ex who stole everything and left her homeless. The problem, without my editing, her photos looked rough. Lighting was off, composition amateur. The contrast to her usual content was jarring. Comments were mixed. Girl, what happened to your photos? Are you okay? This doesn't look like your usual posts. Maybe he was the one making you look good. That last comment sent her spiraling. She started arguing in her own comment section. Never a good look. Monday morning, 8,000 a.m., her phone got disconnected. The texts stopped. Email notifications started. Subject: illegal eviction. Nathan, what you're doing is illegal. You can't just kick me out. I have rights. I'm calling the police and a lawyer and the news. This is discrimination. It's abuse. It's probably a hate crime somehow. Give me back my stuff now or I'm pressing charges. Also, my phone isn't working. Fix it now. I forwarded it to my buddy, who's a lawyer. His response: lol, she has zero case. Keep the 30-day notice documented. Don't let her back in unless you're there. Actually, change the locks if she's being hostile. Completely legal since she's not on the lease. Monday afternoon, she showed up at my office. Security called up. Mr. Nathan, there's a Scarlett here demanding to see you. She's agitated. Me? I don't know any Scarlett. Please have her removed. She says she's your girlfriend. I don't have a girlfriend. I watched from the window as security escorted her out. She was screaming about human rights violations. Tuesday, she tried a new approach. Sent her friend Bella to the hotel. Nathan, we need to talk about Scarlett. No, we don't. She's staying on my couch. She's a mess. Can't you just forgive her? She humiliated me in front of my entire company. She was drunk. She was, quote, honest. Drunk words, sober thoughts. She says, you stole her things. I secured the items I purchased. She's welcome to buy them from me. Ridiculous. So was telling my boss I practice presentations in my underwear. Bella, she didn't mean it. She meant every word. She just didn't expect there to be consequences. Wednesday, the emails got desperate. Nathan, I need my bags for a shoot. I lost 500 followers. Bella's boyfriend wants me gone. My car insurance lapsed, and I got pulled over. This is all your fault. Please, I'm sorry. I'll do anything. I replied, the rental agreement is still on the kitchen counter. You have 25 days remaining. Thursday, she cracked. A long email, Nathan, I get it. I messed up. I've been thinking about what I said at your dinner, and I'm mortified. I don't know why I do that. I guess I thought it was funny, but it wasn't it. It was cruel. You're not pathetic. You're actually amazing. You supported me, helped me build my Instagram, paid for everything, and I repaid you by humiliating you. I'm staying with Bella, but her boyfriend hates me, and I have nowhere else to go. My parents live too far from my job if I still have one after missing 2 days. Please let me come home. I'll sign the rental agreement. I'll pay my share. I'll publicly apologize to everyone from your company dinner. Whatever you want. I need you, Scarlett. That last line, I need you, not I love you, just need. At least she was finally honest. Update 2, the reality check. By Friday, word had spread on social media. Someone screen recorded her Instagram meltdown before she deleted it and posted it on Twitter with the caption, "Influencer loses it after photographer boyfriend leaves." It went mini viral. Not huge, but enough. People noticed her old posts and the sudden drop in quality. Someone even did a side-by-side comparison. The difference was shocking. Comments poured in. So, the boyfriend was the talent. She can't even frame a selfie properly. 10K followers but can't edit a photo. This is why I have trust issues. Her follower count plummeted. Brands started pulling out. One publicly stated they were reassessing their partnership due to behavior inconsistent with their values. Saturday morning, she tried calling from Bella's phone. Me, hello Nathan. Finally, we texted Bella. Please don't let her use your phone to contact me. She's desperate. Also, she's been eating all my food and won't leave the couch. How long is this going to last? Me, she has 23 days to figure out her housing situation. I can't do 23 more days of this. Not my problem. Monday, week 2. I extended my hotel stay but started apartment hunting. If she wasn't going to leave, I'd find a better place anyway. My lease was up in 2 months. I found a beautiful 1-bedroom with a gym and rooftop deck. More expensive, but without Scarlett draining my finances. Easily affordable. Applied on the spot. Approved by Wednesday. Meanwhile, Scarlett's situation worsened. Bella kicked her out. Apparently, Scarlett had told Bella's boyfriend that Bella had cheated on him in college. A lie. When he wouldn't let her borrow his car. Her next stop, our mutual friend, Jake. That lasted exactly 1 night. She tried to seduce him, thinking he'd take her in as his new boyfriend. Jake's actual girlfriend did not appreciate that. By Thursday, she was desperate enough to email, "I'm sleeping in my car, it's cold, this is your fault. A real man would not let this happen. I hate you, please help me. I'm sorry, you've made your point." I didn't respond. She wasn't sleeping in her car. Her Instagram stories, barely getting views now, showed her at various coffee shops and malls during the day. Couch surfing, just running out of couches. Friday, 2 weeks after the company dinner, I got an interesting email from Mr. Chen, my boss. "Nathan, I wanted to reach out personally. The dinner incident was unfortunate, but your presentation earlier that day was exceptional. You have secured us our biggest client to date. Your professionalism in handling a difficult personal situation has been noted. We'd like to discuss your future with the company. Are you available for lunch Tuesday?" Richard Chen, a promotion discussion. While she was trying to destroy my reputation, she had actually showcased how professionally I handled a personal crisis. Final update. 30 days later, the rental agreement deadline arrived with predictable drama. Scarlett never signed it, never paid a dime. Instead, she spent 30 days spent trying every manipulation tactic in the book. Love bombing. "I've never loved anyone like I love you." Guilt trips. "I gave you the best years of my life." Threats. "I'll destroy your career." Bargaining. "Just let me stay 3 more months." Playing the victim. "You have ruined my life." On day 30, I returned to the apartment with my buddy Jake and his cop brother-in-law, Steve, just in case. The apartment was trashed, not destroyed, but messy. Dirty dishes, clothes everywhere, empty wine bottles. I took photos of everything. Scarlett was on the couch, wearing one of my hoodies, watching TV on her laptop. Me, "Time's up. You need to leave." Scarlett, "I'm not going anywhere. I live here." Steve stepped forward, still in uniform from his shift. "Steve, Mayam, you're not on the lease. The legal tenant has given you 30 days notice. You need to leave, or I'll have to escort you out. Her face went white. This is illegal. No, ma'am. This is completely legal. Do you need help gathering your belongings? She broke down, ugly crying, but packed, throwing things into garbage bags, making a show of how cruel we were being. As she was leaving, I hope you're happy. You've ruined everything. Me, you ruined everything. I just stopped paying for it. I made you interesting. I made you cool. Without me, you're just another boring tech nerd. Good. I like being a boring tech nerd. Boring tech nerds can afford their own apartments. She dragged her bags out. No car, could not afford insurance. No phone, could not afford the plan. No apartment, could not afford rent. She called an Uber on her laptop using Starbucks Wi-Fi. The aftermath. I moved into the new apartment. It's perfect. Her Instagram dropped to 3K followers. Last I checked, she'd given up on it. She moved back with her parents in another state. Bella sent me a thank you card for showing her Scarlett's true colors. Jake and his girlfriend invited me to their wedding next year. Last week, I got one final email. Nathan, I know you'll probably delete this, but I wanted you to know I'm in therapy now, working on myself. I realize how badly I treated you. You gave me everything, and I gave you humiliation in return. I don't expect forgiveness. I just wanted to say I finally understand. You could handle me. You just chose not to anymore. I'm sorry for everything, Scarlett. I didn't reply. Some bridges are meant to stay burned. She was right about one thing. She did make me interesting, just not in the way she thought. The company dinner story became legend at work, not as Nathan's humiliation, but as Nathan's composure under pressure. Mr. Chen even jokes about it now. If you can handle that with grace, you can handle any difficult client. Funny how that works. She tried to embarrass me into submission. Instead, she freed me from a relationship I was too comfortable to leave. If you can't handle me, just say so. Best decision I ever made.